Hello everyone, welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 3, and yeah, so I've downloaded 2 new mods. The Joban Client Mod, which adds a bunch of new elements to the game with the, Minecraft Trains of Railway mod, and a furniture mod so I can design buildings more realistically and stuff. So, that's all pretty swell and stuff. So, um, I'm gonna actually look for these mods. Here comes when this train's terminating, so don't get on this. But yeah, in the previous episode I had said that today we're gonna focus on, expanding the line and potentially even making new lines. So that's probably what I'm gonna focus on doing today. There is something I want to do first. It involves this its creator. So I select the materials. Hold left shift. Yeah, this is what I want to select, but this slope is kind of really steep, so I will be um revising this slope. There we go. My keys weren't working for a second. So I'll break this, and I'll break this. Just like that. I see how it goes. So we're gonna be doing this, which has like a steadier slope. Of course, the trains are gonna be floating for a bit. Of course, the trains are gonna be floating for a bit because I have not regenerated the path, but I will. Turn all the these guys here, like up to like here, I guess. There we go. That stuff's been all turned into air. There's a really never portal. There's a giant really never portal here. So I might modify it. Yeah, as you can see, the trains are floating right now because I need to regenerate the path, but I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Right now I just want to make the bridge. Yeah, just stripped away a bit of the platform. So now it looks better. So I guess for like straight surfaces, I can probably use like WorldEdit for like straight surfaces. But for like curved surfaces, I can use the bridge creator. But yeah, the trains are just floating. Yeah, kind of don't really want to like refresh the path until like I make the line extension, because the line extension's probably gonna involve like changing the siding. I don't know. Yes, they might oxidize over time. I mean, it kind of adds to the aesthetic. This one's. I'm gonna get some emeralds so that way I can avoid evading fares. Yeah, as you can see, like over here, there's like. I'm just gonna buy some money for. What? Okay. I don't know, but as more and more demand grows, like, this line's going to need to be expanded. That way people can get wherever they need to go adequately. So far this line only has 2 stations. It's like point absolute zero connecting with, Autumn Station, which Autumn Station is not a super popular station. So we're probably gonna, like, connect, a railway to, like, like, over there where there's, like, a village, a city. That's pretty exciting, though. I'm probably gonna have to put the line out of service, so I'm probably gonna, like, start by just expanding that way a bit. So let's wait for train, which should be coming in just about a minute. In the meantime, like, what could we do? Look over here. Since, like, passenger demand is growing, I don't know, people may want, like, like some place to, like, eat while they wait for the train. Eat or drink while waiting for the train. So I'll take that into consideration. But here comes our train. And we're gonna go to Autumn Station. I might also put up walls or at least like a fence for Autumn Station. Alright, here we go to Autumn Station.
Next station, Autumn Station.
It's still not sheep. Here we go. Here in Autumn Station. Alright, so we are now at Autumn Station. Right now, facilities here are pretty limited. Of course. It's not a very popular station, so we won't be doing much. Probably just gonna be like a small station. Might have some like arrival boards and stuff. Let's see all this. Yeah, probably want like a different type of wood actually. Like, not like red wood. Yes, maple wood. Alright. So you probably want to make walls throughout the station. So that way there's like no fair invaders. So what you need is an axe. Let's see. No, we're just gonna do spruce. See how spruce works. Yeah. Nobody will know. Nobody know I broke that. The platform's narrow. Spruce wood. I'm just gonna quickly run across. So I'll be extending the line out that way. Not. Make sure I set the first position. Alright. And there we go. Of course, someone could just enter the station like this, but probably like build a wall. I need spruce wood. I want spruce. There we go. So now you can't really enter the station for free unless you like hop down on rails, which is really dangerous. Some people are probably willing to take that risk, but we also want some passenger information displays, but we can get all that stuff later. The main goal of this video is to expand the line, so I'm gonna stack that like 300 blocks down. It's like a nice scenic water ride, and oh yeah, there's another village, so that's perfect. We might put this station on the ground, so this might be an interchange station with a new line. I'm just gonna set, do that to air so that it comes completely unobstructed. And now I will remove the turn back track. Just a stick. Let's remove this. How is this? Wait, I can just use the rail remover. I guess I'll just do that then. And then reconfigure the platform. Are you kidding me? Okay, just add the rail note. Freaking have to reconfigure the platforms. If there is an easier way to do this, well, it's too late. Alright, I need to reconfigure the platforms now, so draw time is for 15 seconds. So platform number 2. This will be platform number 1, draw time 15 seconds. Oh. Alright. I'm going to take the thing over here and I'll gradually lower. Maybe I'll like stack this like 50 more blocks. I don't know why my wooden axe was taken away. Okay. Why do I have gates? These things out of here. Alright. Gonna do this. I'm gonna stack this like 50 more blocks and then around there the platform will start. Just realized there is room for like third express track. Not really sure though. And trains might hit each other. Alright. Right, so I'm gonna stack these for like 120 blocks. And look at that, there's a village right over there. I don't know, this line might, like, skip that, though. Like, I might make a light rail connecting this village to that village. The main line's gonna go farther. Alright, so I'm just gonna need some... So this will be like an elevated station. Go like one beyond, but that's alright. Alright. Here's our elevated station. This will possibly be an interchange with other main lines. And that light rail that goes between, and like maybe on the lower level, there will be a light rail that goes in between this city and that city. So once a station gets like done, people from this city and that city will be able to basically go to point absolute zero, since that's a pretty popular tourist destination. But I'm just gonna at least get some level boarding. I'm at least gonna get some level boarding in. Just make like, you know, like the general station layout, just so that trains are able to stop there and have some level boarding. And I'll make like all the elevators and stuff like later. Because currently we only have 3 stations in the system now, with like 2 of them being in operation. Let's see, block should we use? I wonder how black stained glass would work, would look. Might use this so that like people can see like the view on the bottom. Maybe I'll like have like a mix. Platform won't be like this one. Black stained glass. Could be mixed, but actually I might make like a mixture between like black stained glass and like gray stained glass. Isn't there like gray? Oh. Oh. Bro, caps lock. Getting tired of this. So this like kind of mean, I love it, but I don't love it at the same time. I'll keep the design for now. We can change it at any time, anyway. So, there we go. Now we have like a pattern going on. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm really gonna do for this station for now, as we need to expand the line more. I'm not sure if the line should curve and go to that village, or if it should continue on this way, and we could like make it like a light rail. I feel like the main line should continue this way, and there should be like a light rail on the lower level connecting this to this. Because I mean, those are kind of close. Those stations are kind of close. Yeah. We're probably gonna expand the line one more station, so let's just go like 300 blocks. Then we'll make everything else around it air. Like I could make the line curve go there, but I don't think it's really ideal. It's much more. Um, stack 400 more blocks. Like, we really need to like clear out like a bit of trees and stuff, so I don't really need to go that high. It looks like we've entered a new biome. So I might make a station here. This could be like a preserved forest. And yeah, as you can see, like, it's kind of cut. The trees are kind of cut. But yeah, the main line will continue going this way. I also need to make like the line. Also need to make like the code recognize this as a station. So hold on. These are I think like commie blocks, so I'm just gonna make this commie block station. Where trains will dwell here for 20 seconds. On both sides. This is like mainline kind of stuff. And there will be a light rail connecting this city to this city. Because this Absolute Zero line does connect some popular tourist destinations. Maximum amount of blocks I can go is like 345. So. Dun 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 dun. And on the other side, I'll like in the same rail connection stuff. Yeah, that's looks like where it's capped. Just have to go back. Didn't mean to set position. Did they? Alright. Yeah, so. And it looks like that's the cap. So I need to go. Oh. Can I just do this? Yeah. Or at least that's when like the rail stops showing up. It's like that much blocks down. And now I need to like make the platforms for this last station over here. It's not gonna be like the last station on the line. At least in this direction. But I'm probably gonna like stop here. And instead I'm probably gonna like but first we need to like make like an area for the platform. Stack 120. And it looks like this line's about to go through dense forest. So I'm gonna say go here. I could have used bridge creator, but I'm only gonna use that on slopes and curves. Yeah, this tree's completely stripped. I'm probably gonna like, yeah, I have to like strip more in this tree. Alright, so first of all, we obviously need our platform tracks. Let's go all the way to 120. Because that's how long the train is, around that amount. What was that? Anyways. We'll stack this, and we will stack this. As you can see, like, platforms are kind of like overlapping. I have to fix that issue when the time comes, but for now, I'll stack this for 60, and I'll stack this 60. You know, like mine these blocks because they go one beyond. Alright, what material should be used for platforms? I say we should use like different types of wood, like, you know, like oak, spruce, spruce, and jungle. This station might also not be super popular. Or it'll be more popular than Autumn Station. So we'll have acacia wood, oak wood, spruce wood, and jungle wood. Now we have a different pattern for the platform. Now we have a pattern for the platform. Over here in this station there's gonna be a temporary turn back track. But I will have to like completely revamp the siding, and I'm probably gonna change the train. So, yeah. Alright, this, it's kind of obstructed by this tree. So I have to go, like, here. Acacia wood. Wood. Jungle wood. Ah, whoops. We still need the yellow line. There we go. And we're gonna like strip this tree. There we go. Now this platform is completely free. Now we will have temporary turn back block. So and we'll stop expanding that way after we like number the platforms. How long spent in Autumn Station? Like 15 seconds. So this will be like about 17 and a half. On both sides. We'll call it Pine National Forest Station. Have like a green look to it. There we go, yeah. Everything. So we have 4 stations now. Alright, so let's go back. So that we can make the final station for this direction on the line. So absolute Xaero station. It's not the final station for like this direction I'm going right now. It's gonna be like that city just down from there. Is it city station? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. And then we're in Autumn Station. I'll just take a train back. Which train's coming right now? Yeah, I might change trains to like more like an express train and not a subway. Just gonna have to wait for it to like, turn around. Because remember, I haven't regenerated the path yet. So the train's still gonna turn around even though there isn't a turn back rail there. Welcome aboard. Alright, so we're on our way back. And stop the train. Alright, so I'm probably gonna remove the siding. So yeah, there are no longer any trains on a line because I removed the siding. So we do already have like a bit of a base. Well, like this direction. And the real terminus is gonna be in like the station after this. So looks like we could probably use a siding as a bridge. I just need to go back to like the bridge creator. I really don't need. Oh, is it because the material's there? Hold on. Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm gonna have some polished in the site. So now, I'm just gonna take this forward like, it's like, take it forward around 150 blocks. And all I really need to do the most is just... I don't know, I'm probably just gonna put these, things on separate tracks. It's really not that far from Absolute Zero Station, so, yeah. Now we can, like, stack this for 120 blocks. So that we can make our platform rail. It looks like just stops just short of the tree, so we don't need to, you know, chop anything. Well, we will need to chop the tree anyway because of... Before making this our terminus, I'm gonna check for any, like... There's really no other village nearby, so... I don't know. I'm gonna make this our terminus of the main line, but I may make a light rail line that continues from here at a lower or a higher level, since this is also an elevated station. In fact, most stations on this line are elevated. There's now like 5 stations on the line, so that, and like 3 are elevated. Autumn station's like kinda elevated, but it's also on the ground. And Absolute Zero Station is on the ground, so... Yeah, I really need to do 60. No, it goes one ahead, yeah. And since this is like the terminus station, I might make like the platforms wider. Well, I don't know, maybe narrower. I don't know, okay? We don't really need any polished andesite right now. I'm probably just gonna use like Bridge Creator to like make like a bridge from like the platform. I really don't need like to place. really care. No, not a rail node. Set. Yeah, I don't want to stack it. That may be a bit far. I'll have to like test it out, but I can easily just like double down on the yellow line and stuff. I can easily just double down on the yellow line. Because I think that might be too far. Or I can like make an excuse that I don't mind the gap. You know, just mind the gap between the train and the platform. That way I wouldn't actually have to do much work. I wonder if the doors would actually open though. You know, I think like, yeah, that's like a bit far, so. But really, I would just stay. You can like keep that, I guess. And we can like stack it. See here. You know, this is gonna be like a double yellow line. It's just that city's law. Now you need like double yellow lines in your platform to ensure safety or something. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We might also potentially add platform to screen doors. Shouldn't the platform be a turn back or... Nah, because you have to stop on the other side, so... Oak planks are just probably gonna be like the actual platform. Curb. I'm just gonna set this to like oak planks. And here we'll just do like one line of oak planks. New recipes unlocked. Shada. This is like a weird station. But, you know, it will work. Let's see, there's like... the site blocks in between. We'll pretty much go here. It's all the way down here. There's really no point in making like a platform over here. So, let's do that. But then we can like... The bridge is now adequately made, but we still need like to make a tunnel for like this little section. So I will have a tunnel creator. Let's do 6 with 5. Which, there we go. Pretty much just demolished like the blocks, but it's not even a tunnel. But it works. Now we need to make our turn back point. After I correct this. That'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do I'm just gonna stack that 150 blocks. And I'll just use bridge creator to make a bridge for this. But for now, we need to like find out when it ends. This will be like deciding. This will be like deciding. Wait, does it pop out the other side? Let's see what happens. Okay. So I first of all need to make the siding. No more. Don't need a platform anymore. And 20. Alright, and over here. You'll just use bridge creator. You'll fix that platform being kind of chopped later. But yeah, I'm going to have a signal block. Like a yellow signal block. So green signal. So I'm gonna signal. That way only one train can be like in this like signal block at a time. I'm just doing some very pro signaling. Okay, so perfect. I really just need to like small. This is a terminus wheel reading Trains will remain for like 25 seconds. And over here, trains will also remain for 25 seconds. No, maybe for like this side, like 20, 17 and a half. And this station will be recognized as it's like near a city. Plainstown Station, I'll call it. It'll be like lime green. That way, we will no longer. I did this that way, so that way we will no longer have to deal with the hassle with that temporary siding. Oh yeah, I did mention us like making like multiple sidings for multiple trains. We could possibly do that, yeah. I didn't know. No, the trains are probably gonna like collide here in this station. Well, I can possibly like move it like one over. There we go. So now two different types of trains can run. I mean, sure they'll be like jammed together. I don't know if this is really ideal, but it'll work, I guess. We'll have it every like 66.7 seconds. So signing one will have 3.2 and 3.6. That's 3.45. That's for the Elizabeth line. Kinda wanna like different thing. I don't know. That's like ultra. I'm gonna central line over here. I want like a backwards refig. Yeah. And leave that siding 1. Wait, I wanted to change it so that it was like a class, not an 802. That would be like more. Siding 2. You could probably have the class 345. Northbound when like strongly. Like to Autumn Station and then to Xaero Station. To Blaine South Station. Southbound would be Plainstown. Absolute Zero. Autumn. Tommy Block. And Pine National Forest. Alright. Probably refresh pan. At least do bright. Left was required. Oh wait, that's because we did not link these lines. Have not found an absolute zero between Plaintown Station. Plaintown Station and Plaintown Station. But like, it's right here. I'm okay, I have an issue. This is only one of the sidings, is that? Fine now. Do I need to like switch around? Path not found. Do I need to go like this way? Oh yeah. Alright. Work. So I can like test the line. Here comes the train. Alright, here we go. And it should close like pretty soon. Door should close pretty soon. Let's take a whole line ride.
Next station, Absolute Zero Station.
I'm just gonna get off at absolute zero. Looks like the next train to Plainstown is in 7 minutes. Okay. Well, goodbye. Um, goodbye, train. Anyways, back to like the two types of trains thing. As I said, I might have like two types of trains running on the line, rail fitting time. Alright. Anyways, as I've mentioned before, I might have like two different types of trains running on the line, so I can probably pursue that again. Potentially even three. You know what, we could probably just run like a bunch of London Underground trains. So let's go into our railway dashboard. Signing one instead of like. Could have just like a bunch of undergrounds. Signing one has central line trains. Then we can have those. I need like the 1996 stock, but it's not compressed. We could have like. So now there are multiple types of trains running on this line. They're kind of jammed together, but whatever. I'm just gonna take this to absolute zero station. This line is practically done. I mean, not practically done because there's still more stations to add. And so I'm planning to add more stations. But I mean, like.
Next station, absolute zero station.
It's pretty good. So yeah. That pretty much concludes the video. Since like, yeah, that pretty much concludes the video. Next episode we might decorate some stations more and make new lines. But yeah, here goes the Jubilee Line train. 1996 stock. And looks like 7 car trains coming arriving soon, which is the. I chose the S8, I think. So here comes the S8. yeah, pretty cool line. Let's ride this. Actually, yeah, let's ride the entire line to end this video. So, sit back and relax while this train goes.
Next station, Auto Station. Next station, Kami Block Station. Next station, Pine National Forest Station.
And yeah, that pretty much concludes the video. I'll see you guys next episode.